من يهد الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدًا عبده ورسوله. أسأل الله العظيم رب العرش العظيم أن يجعل جلستنا هذه جلسة مرحومة ولا يجعل فينا شقيا ولا محروما. We start by making dua for Sheikh Yasin and for every sick person. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give him the cure and give him the reward of his sickness and the benefit out of it. My dear, talk about the sickness. The most dangerous sickness, soul, not the sickness of the body. Your body gets sick, you go to the doctor or you don't, later on the body will take the claim back to the health, or you die. And this is the worst thing. After sickness you die. But the sickness of the soul, very hard to see, and no one cure it except Allah. There's no doctors to cure it, or specialist, or heart surgeon, or black surgeon, or white surgeon. You need first to figure out what is your sickness. And that comes by searching the knowledge, seeking of understanding of your existing, what your target from this life, why you are here. Then after that, you see Al-Quran direct to you from one stage to the second to cure your soul out of these sicknesses. But if you want to stay blind all of your life, doesn't have a heart to think or to see or to understand or even to ask the question, you will never reach anywhere. You live like a dabba and you die as a dabba. You know what dabba is? Yani like an animal. I don't want to go to the terminology of dabba, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala described the creation as a dabba. All the creations, from the human, the top of the dabba, to the little worm, the end of the dabba. Everything walk in this earth is a dabba. Dabba come from dabba yadubbu. Yani he hit the ground with his feet. If he has 2, or has 4, or has 6, or has many. But the difference between the real human and the dabba is the dabba doesn't think of anything. Eat, drink, and sleep. But the human, the supreme, of all the creation of Allah has a high way of thinking about everything. And first, you have to give the right to your soul and to think about yourself. As simple as, what should I do in my life? Who's my friend and who's my enemy? What is good and what is bad? That is something very important and essential for you to be a human. If you don't think like that, then you are not a human, no matter how many certificates you have and how many degrees you have in this technology or that. You're still a dabba. Professor and I don't know what, still a dabba. Why? Because the creating of Allah, who created you in that supreme way, is not in you. Then you return to the level of 1 + 1 = 2. Live and die, and that's it. Why you live? Because I am alive. Why you die? I don't know. What after death? I don't know. Even some whom call themselves Christians or whatever, he answered you that way. Maybe if the priests tell us the truth, maybe there is a last day and there's a day of judgment. Maybe. And maybe not. But the Muslims, they see that like he is living in it. What after death for the believers is as it is there in front of their eyes. When they read the Quran and the Quran saying to them, إن الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات لهم جنات تجري من تحتها الأنهار يحلون فيها من أساور من فضة ولباسهم فيها حرير. Like he feel it, like he is in that garment, like al-hur al-ain serving him, around him, in front of him. I mean, think of it right now. And this is why we work hard to go there. We are longing in reality to go there. And this is why this to us means a lot of benefit, a lot of hope, a lot of nice future, a lot of what you want and what you wish for. You are striving in this dunya, in this life, maybe to get a home, 3-bedroom house, and a good job, which you pay most of that job to that house, and the wife, which drive you nuts, and you think you did everything. Allahu Akbar, look what I have. But when you are a believer, you see it completely different. You see this is only a temporary life. Doesn't matter how you live it. Poor or rich, you're going to be in that ditch, the grave. You see any rich people have better grave than you? All the same grave. But the problem, what's in that grave? You throw him in that hole and cover him with the dirt, then you leave. You leave that person alone. If he is the most beloved and dear to you, if he is a father or a mother or a wife or a husband or a son or a daughter, you leave them and you go. But what happened to them after that? This is where your life, your real life starts. In that moment, when they put you in that ditch and cover you with the dirt, like they're saying to you, there is no possibility for you to come out. False finished. But really, this is what makes you. This is what gives you all you wish. When the angels come and ask you, they ask you, what's your name? They don't ask you, what's your name? They ask you from which tribe you are rich or poor? No. They ask you first question, who's your Rabb? What type of Rabb you have in this life? Before you go there, then you have to have the right answer. If you don't, then you finished. Then they ask you, what's your deen? And the last question, what you say about the messengers came to you? And the Prophet ﷺ told us what will happen to the people when they are asked these questions. The first one is the true believer. And he will say it straight away without any hesitance. Allahu Rabbi wal Islamu dini wa Muhammadun sallallahu alayhi wa sallam rasuli. They say to him, that's it, you bust. Go. And Allah the Almighty from above the throne saying to these angels, He said the truth. So open to him a gate from the paradise, from the heaven, and clothe him and furnish his grave and make it as big as the sight can go. Subhanallah. This is the moment of success, really. The second person who lived so-called as a Muslim, maybe he prays too and fasts, but he doesn't know his religion and he doesn't care about his religion. Come, it goes, up, down, all the same to him. And Alhamdulillah, I pray 5 times and I fast Ramadan and I went to Hajj, but his heart is full of this dunya, not al-akhirah. So when he been asked, he see the angels so scary, he lost his mind. He doesn't know how to speak. He doesn't know how to say it. And he starts bumbling, ha ha Wallah, I don't know. I heard the people saying, and I said what the people said. They said, you are a Muslim, and I'm saying I'm a Muslim. And the angels of the first question, they hit him with a hammer never seen in this life. Yani as big as you never see a hammer like that. This hammer let him go to the seventh ground, yani 7 levels of the ground. Then they pull him up. Yani imagine what happened to that person if you hit any person this life with a slashes hammer like that on his head. What will happen to him? Vanished. You didn't find the head or anything. But in Al-Akhirah it's different. You don't die. Because this is already you passed the death. No death anymore. They got him out and asked him the second question. Again he said, I don't know, wallahi. I heard people saying something and I said it. He gone again, they smash him with the hammer until he gone down. And from the strength of the head, he go down 7 heaven grounds. Then they pull him again. And he stay in the hellfire before the day of judgment come. Yani his journey to the hellfire starts from that moment you buried him. And the kafir much worse. And all that because of one important and essential point. How you build yourself as a Muslim. Don't listen to these Westerners when they say to you, a traditional Muslim, a hardliner Muslim, liberal Muslim, I don't know, antique Muslim, whatever they call you. If you feel you are one of these, then you are not a Muslim. You don't accept all these names. What you are, I am a Muslim. Only. No minus, no plus. Because minus and plus, this is needed in Al-Akhirah, not in this life. So don't let them play with you and make you think you are better than the other Muslim because you shave and mashallah you wear the karafa and the jacket and nice jeans tight on your bottom, and I don't know what you see from what you don't see. No. Really, nothing makes me sad more than seeing the Muslim proud of being called, I am not like you. I can be in the middle, half a Muslim and half a Christian, or third a Muslim and third a Christian, and the third Jewish and other third. I don't know if there is any other third, but you know the new mathematics nowadays, there is minus something equal to something. I was the first of the people who went to this mathematics. They tried on us. We were the first in the school. And I used to say to the teacher, what is this? He said, well, I don't know. I am like you. I just take a course in the summer period before I come to the class. And they come and tell us, this is the mathematics, they reach to the moon by it. طب يا أخي, I don't want to reach to the moon. I want to understand what you are saying. But they don't want you to understand. They want you to follow their methodology of thinking. Yani in normal life, mathematics or no mathematics, there's no number you can multiply it by itself and come minus. But in this mathematics there is, as I said to you, I was the first to learn it in our Jordanian schools, and I was very good, more than good in mathematics until this mathematics come in my life. And because we are in the, what they call it, ilmi branch, I don't know how they call it in English. I don't know if you have that in English or not. المهم, you have here what they call VCI or something like that. ها يا فرقان احكي. ها طيب speak يا حبيبي. VCE, this is the people who study the high technology, become a doctor and become an engineer and this. So they make us the field of trial of this science until they, I don't know, where they drop us, Allahul Musta'an. That's my reminder to you. There's nothing called minus equal to minus. In the normal of life, minus plus minus is minus. But minus times minus is plus. But not in this mathematics. This is why you see them, they're walking upside down. Their head on the ground and their feet upstairs. They make it entail because their head doesn't understand anymore. But you, my dear youth, don't be like that. Think properly and think for the real future of yours. Guarantee your place in paradise. Don't come and make a philosophy for me now. There's no guarantee for anyone, yes, but there is guarantee for you to do it. And والذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات سنهديهم سبلنا والذين جاهدوا فينا سنهديهم سبلنا. The signs of going to the right place is here. Without that, there's no right place for you. Same as if you want a good job, you have to have the right material with you. Not you come from year 10 of the school and you went and say, I want to be a professor in the university. How, Habibi? What's your certificate? Year 10. Alhamdulillah, I finished 10 years in the school. What do you want more? They send you to another place. You know what that place? The madness place. Because they think you are off altogether. But if you come with the right certificates, they say, why not? If you don't find a job now, we put you on the list. We call you as soon as possible. Like our Amir here, when he came, he had the certificate and they welcome him straight away. أسامة نايم، الله يهديه. أسامة اصحى يا أسامة. الله يجزيك الخير. When the brothers asked me to talk to you, now that that's finished, this is only تنكيش المخ تاعكم. قلت لهم ما بدي بكرة تقولوا أنت مثل البوم ما بتيجي إلا عند الخراب. يعني أول مرة خلوني أحكي على موت هنية الله يرحمه أبو العبد، وهلا بمناسبة موت الثاني هذا ايش اسمه؟ حسن نصر الله. المهم يعني سميه ما شئت. I really don't want to talk about that. But I want to warn you of talking about that. Yani he left. And now he's meeting the angels we talked about. And they will ask him these 3 questions. They don't ask you, they ask him.
وكف الغيوم تنادي أذى من جلال من البحر نبت رياح مبارق فطار القصيد يحاكي الهوى رياح السموم وكف الغيوم تنادي أذى من جلال فشر يحاك لكم أمتي يريد الثناء ورب السماء فيا أمتي أمسيت واسمعوا فكل الأمور إذا جت خفا من البحر نبت رياح مبارق فطار القصيد يحاكي الهوى رياح السموم وكف الغيوم تنادي أذى من جلال فشر يحاك لكم أمتي يريد الفناء